Okay, next game. I'm so next. Now, this guy has an awesome name. You're Malinsky, but look at that middle name. That's when you know. Yeah, this is at the U.S. Open in suburban Chicago in 1994. That's correct. Well, I'm showing games that I won, so no. I tried to explain to somebody that Sideshow Bob is the dad of Summer from Rick and Morty. But I don't know. They never heard of either one, so it was hard. When they didn't know what I was talking about, I said, you should improve your grammar. I thought it was 4 times. Might be 3 times. Delicious. Mm-hmm. Nick's older than me. Nick's probably in his early 60s now. Probably. All right, chats. Usual. All right, so I was black and a Slav. And Yermo played the Geller Gambit. And this is actually pretty funny. So, thanks, Nerd Nays. So I played H6. And I've had white and black in this position in tournaments and in Blitz. And I wanted to play a move that he didn't know. And I was like, well, everybody plays E6 here, so I'll play H6 because he doesn't know that. And then, when the game was over, I had a book on the Slav, and there was a Geller Gambit chapter. And the game with H6, the game they showed was a Yermolinsky game. So, I'm not as dumb as I seem to be, or I'm dumber, something. Now, the point of H6 is to stop knight to G5 so I can play bishop E6 to D5. And then D5 is a really interesting move here, which I don't think has a good reputation, but he played bishop A3. And now I play bishop E6. And the reason you want to play bishop E6 to D5 instead of bishop B7 is sometimes white can play rook b1 attacking this pawn and attacking this pawn because the b pawn's pinned. But after here, that's not the case. Plays rook b1 to play a6 and bishop d5. Okay, and also bishop b7. Usually e6 is a good move for white, so we'll stop e6. Solid as a rock. Always play king f8. So I'm up a pawn, and he has obvious compensation. My king's on f8, rook on h8 can't get out. He's got 2 open files on the A and B line. He can try to mate me with f4, f5, etc. And the engine says it's equal. That's the right move to play f4, bishop f3, play knight e4 later. Okay, this is all good. The engine says we're the best. Yeah, it says white's slightly better now. All right. Knight f5. Yep, it likes white here. White has good pressure on the queen side. Got my king out. Attacked my b pawn. Take queen d5. Yeah, so far we're playing pretty well. And now he stopped playing pretty well. The engine says it's equal, but it doesn't like what he did. It wants him to attack my b pawn with his queen, like queen b2 or queen a5, and win my b pawn. And then material's equal. It's an endgame. My king goes to g7. My queen rook gets out. It says it's equal. But he played here, which is okay. It's not the best move. Because now I play a6. And he wants to take my B pawn, so I have isolated A and C pawns. But if he takes my A pawn, then my pawns are together. And if he plays this move, which looks like a genius tactical move, then my pawns are still together. And black is slightly better here because white can't really do anything. Black has winning chances with queen e4 or b4 or g4, g5, g4, knight h4. I mean, white's knight's no good. Okay, so black's better here for sure. Okay, so after a6 he took, and then I played king g7. So it's clear that rook a5 was a mistake because he didn't get to win my b pawn. He won my a pawn. I don't care about that. I literally don't care if he wins my a pawn because now I can fight him for the a file. So rook a5 was a mistake, and the engine still says equal or slightly better for black. Knight d2 is correct. Knight h4 threatening mate. This is funny. It says knight d2 is equal. Then when I play here, it says black has a big advantage. I guess I'm too good for stockfish. I'm also too sexy for my hat. So he has to play f3, because otherwise I win. And then I take over. And he has to take. That's the book move, the engine move. But now he's in a lot of trouble. So now I'm a pawn down, but I got everything. And in this position, he made a mistake, but I don't blame him. He's actually should move his knight. This is what he should do. He should take, rook takes check, king h1 loses. So he has to play king f1. Then I have a lot of moves where it says it's equal. Rook takes, rook c2. Now obviously all his pawns are hanging. So you can see why he didn't like this. Pawns are all hanging, his king is stuck to the back rank, etc. But the engine still says it's equal. Okay, I'll take black, obviously. He played g3, trying to draw this rook and pawn endgame. Okay, which it's much worse. I don't know if it's lost, but it's much worse. Pawn structure is terrible, obviously. And I think in this position, no, king g3 was right. Yeah. Truth hurts. Yeah. And is this where he made the losing move? No, this is okay. Yeah. Or maybe he should play rook c4. Yeah. So g5, obviously, he can't move his king to the g file because I check him with my rook and queen. So he has to do this. King g6. Now he should play rook c4. Still probably losing. This move is bad because I check and I take. And even though it's 3 against 3, obviously his 3 are terrible and his king can't get over. So this is just winning. And that's why in this position, he should play rook c4, so I can't do that because his rook defends his pawn and I can't check and take his pawn. So now he's in time trouble here because time controls at move 40 or something. So, that's just a mistake. Yeah, and now he's lost. So, yeah, his king's still cut off, 2 isolated pawns, etc. Now he could fork me with f4, but then I take his rook and I win easily. So he threatens to fork me. And I just win because I have like rook e3, e5, king, a pretty easy win. I want to go here and e5 and here. If his king was on f2, he'd be drawing, but his king's not on f2. Yeah, truth hurts. Yeah. And here he resigned. The engine says I'm +5 because his pieces are too passive. What's funny is Yermolinsky and I have a lot of decisive games. Beat him with black, and I beat him with black in what tournament? U.S. Championship in Tulsa in 2007. Unless it was 2008. Might have been 2008. Might have been 2007. And then he beat me a million times. He beat me at the World Open, beat me at the 99 U.S. Open, Beat me at the 1994 U.S. Championship. He's beaten me a lot. Damn. Terrible. And we have some draws, too. Broken Zen. Man, now the engine says I'm plus 11. Hooray! I'm the best. 76ers are winning. Are that by one? Ooh, sushi. I need more sauce. Terrible. Have to make do. It's time for another train. All right, plus 13. Yeah, this guy's about 23-30, and this was in the World Open like over 20 years ago. Very easy win for me against, an opponent who's not that bad. He played knight c6, which I've played. That move's annoying. It's hard to know what to do here with black. Played normal move. Never play f6. I played a3, so if I play c4, he can't play knight b4 or bishop b4 check. So I can play c4 without any worry. And I did. Play bishop g4 to play knife f5. Always play knife f5. Yeah, his position's really bad here. His bishop on f8's no good. King's no good. My pieces are developed with harmony. If you don't believe me, you can ask Elton John. One time I met Elton John, because as you know, one of his many homes is in Atlanta. Many. He's like 8 places he lives, and one of them is in Atlanta. And he knows I'm a vegan, because everybody knows. And he said, "You're a vegan. What do you eat? What's your favorite food?" You know what my answer was? Go hype train. Hooray. Cheesy driver pasting some crazy shit. God damn. Finegold gifted a sub. Farty Party, 100 centidues. Thank you. Another train. Da-da. Man, nobody got the joke. Terrible. Mm-hmm. Yay, 15 centidues. Thanks, Chico Burger. Tisker Tasker 48 gifted a sub. Farty Party, 300 centidues. Anyway, back to my joke. Back to my serious conversation with Elton John. I said, he said, "What do you eat? You're a vegan. What's your favorite food?" And I said, "Hominy, hominy, hominy, hominy." Like 12 times. Oh. So I can watch it later and not get it. Good, good. Yeah, Karen and Holden saw Elton John 2 years ago in Atlanta. The tickets cost more than you guys make in your lifetime. God damn. I saw Elton John 1999 with Tina Turner. I wasn't with Tina Turner and I saw him. She was also performing. And only one of them sang "The Bitch Is Back," and it wasn't Tina Turner. C3 Super Stray and subscribe. Good, good. Sister Tasker gifted a sub. Hooray. That's right. I gave you that clarification. You might have thought I went with Tina Turner. Not true. For those who don't get the joke about Harmony, listen to the Elton John song Harmony and wait for the end. And then you'll get it. Yeah, and to clarify that I did meet Elton John, what do you think Benny and the Jets is about? Why'd you paste that game? What was your reasoning? That's right, Danielle. Just like in Brazil, a Brazil nut is called a nut. I was in France before you were born. And then some. Yeah, I want to go back to France with Karen, though. Rembrandt Q. Einstein subscribed. Rembrandt, you should change your name to Max Power. No, I wouldn't have known that was... I remember the tournament. I was 14. Mark TR subscribed. They argue about if Harmony is a woman or if Harmony is Harmony, and he's singing about that. You'd have to ask Bernie Taupin because he wrote all the songs. Let's see. Hawks are getting the lead. Wait, how do you get the lead? Either you have the lead or you don't. Let's see. Hey Siri, did the Hawks win yet? Tell me to unlock my phone. Hey Siri, did the Hawks win yet?
The Hawks are ahead of the 76ers, 80-79, with 2 minutes left in the third quarter in Game 2 of the conference semifinals.
I do prefer 79, so I can't complain. That wasn't as good as your usual one, trying to learn, but you're trying. Trying to learn specializes in texting me jokes I can't say on the stream. That's his specialty. I think the Hawks are going to win the NBA championship. I know I live in the Atlanta area, but I still think that. I'm not impressed with any team. But I like the Hawks. Go Hawks. Delicious. Bone Thugs and Harmony, maybe. It's weird. The hype train's dying. Somebody hook me up. I've been asking myself and the stream for 6 months, who's better, Jokic or Doncic? And Jokic just won the MVP, but I still don't know who's better. Some of you don't know that, but today it was announced that Jokic won the MVP. Yay, 500 centidues. Hooray. Thanks, Finegold. 1983, that's when the 76ers swept. I forgot who they swept. Who did they sweep? The Lakers? I already forgot. Who did the 76ers sweep in 83? I forgot. Swept somebody. Cheesy driver. Karen.
Hey, on the clock settings, if I need to do minute and seconds, manual set.
Okay. Yeah, the thing that we always think is the delay is seconds. The first thing that looks like delay, that's seconds.
Oh, that's right.
Bye. Yeah, 76ers had Moses Malone, Maurice Cheeks, Andrew Toney, Bobby Jones, and Dr. J. And somebody on the stream claimed that Bobby Jones wasn't a starter. So I don't know. I thought he was. But they told me he wasn't. They swept the Knicks. Well, the Knicks are in the East, and so are the 76ers. That doesn't make any sense. Sandy Doggo, 100 centidues. Yeah. Bishop takes gifted a sub. Good. Yeah. Luca tailed off. Man, Luca was pretty good. 200 centidues. Traveling Chef 78. Delicious. I'm the evilest. Bob McAdoo was good. Yeah. Okay. He played Queen D7, Rook C1, always retreat. So I retreated. And then he retreated. We must be really good. Knight F5, always play Knight F5. I took that knight and played Queen B3. Now I was going to say he made the losing move here, but he's already losing. So I guess he didn't make the losing move. Now, one thing that's not easy to understand, and Yasser doesn't make it any easier, Yasser makes it harder to understand, is strategical play. And Yasser's really good at strategical play. So when somebody makes a strategical error, he's choking on his own rage. And the reason good players make strategical errors is because it's a good move due to tactics. Yasser doesn't like that. Yasser wants a move to be good strategically and tactically. And obviously, if your move wins material, if it's strategically not correct, who cares? Yasser does. So Yasser would be furious of me taking that knight on f5 because I have the white squared bishop, and that's better than my dark squared bishop. In fact, the engine does not play bishop takes f5, but it does say that I'm winning this position. So, all right. I'm threatening b7 and d5. So if I take a pawn, I'm just winning because he's got nothing. So he castled, defending them both, which is very risky when my bishop is here, my rook is here, my queen is here, and here comes my knight. So, but still castles is the best move. Okay, knight a4. Game didn't go very much longer. The actual word is strategery. No, we died. Boo. It's the game Botvinnik versus Botvinnik. 10 subs, 1,300 bits. Let's see. I'll answer your question, Waffle. All right, that's the answer to your question. The Yeah, irregardless is now in the dictionary. Regardless of what you think. Words become words because of usage. Not because you like them. Although you liking them might help the usage. So. What about truthishly? All right. So the engine says always play King B8, but he played something else. Yay, 200 centiges. Is Knight B6 a threat? I don't know, is it? Takes it? Probably not. Okay, Rook E8. Knight C5. He has to take. And then I double up on the bubble up, and I have an attack, and he doesn't. So here his D pawn's attacked, so he wasted time defending it, so I could attack some more. And then he played random legal move instead of like H5, G5, H4. Then I tripled up on the bubble up. And then he played double question mark, Queen F7. Don't understand that move at all. That move doesn't make any sense. I mean, I'm going to play B4, A4, B5 and win, but still. Leviathan live subscribe. Good, good. Yeah. And now the winning move is clear to even the various Tyro. Bam! Always sack the exchange. Yeah, Queen F7 is such a bad move. Especially in a slow game. Yeah, the truth hurts. So here resigns is the best move, but he missed it. It's too bad. The engine's top line for black is here, here, here. I was going to play Rook C7. Rook C7 and Queen D5 win equally, but I was going to play this. And then I take his rook, and then I take his queen, and I'm up a piece and a pawn or two. And the engine slightly prefers this, which I'm definitely not going to play. I definitely play the other way. They're both +7. Okay, that's the best he can do. He played the second best move, Rook E7. I took. If he plays King B8, I can play Rook here to here. He can't move his C pawn because it's pinned after King B8. So he played here, which is the best. And then I played Bishop C7. Every move wins. Bishop C7 is one of the moves that wins. And here he resigned. If he plays the obvious move, then this is checkmate. So he can't do that. He basically can't move his rook because queen here is mate, or it will be mate. So the engine says he should go here, and then he should play here, and then it says, never mind, I guess you should resign. And then here, then it says, frankly ridiculous. So here he resigned. So that was a pretty easy win against like a 2300. I'm guessing the engine is, the game report is going to say black did not play well. Let's find out. Game should all be over now. It's 9:45. 9. Yay, soup. The soup never ends. The soup isn't very hot, so I guess the soup Nazi didn't make it. Because if he did, it would be hot as an oven. Let's see. I played 96.7, and he played 79.3. I had 0 missed wins, 0 blunders, 0 mistakes. Good, good. I'm always playing about the same. 96, 97, 98. A foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of little minds. Papa Jones. Right. It's Karen. Okay, back to whatever it is I was doing.